Hello and welcome back to Mega Reacts. So today we're going to be watching Babylon 5, Season 3, Episode 5. Last episode we had a monk who was having visions of murder, mayhem, carnage. Turns out he was a victim of death of personality. He was a serial killer. He was a murderer. He was a terrible man who had his personality wiped, replaced with one that wanted to help humanity. And through a turn of events, he joined a monastery, wound up on Deep Space Nine. Wound up on Babylon 5. I can't believe I caught myself right when I said deep and I just went with it because that is hilarious. He found himself on I was just looking at a Exo 6 Benjamin Sisko figure I put a deposit on, so maybe that's why I said Deep Space Nine, because I'm in that kind of mindset. Anyway, I'm gonna leave that in for the patrons, maybe even on YouTube, we'll see. So he found himself on Babylon 5, and it turns out he was being basically manipulated by the family members of those he had killed. They wanted revenge, and in the end one of them took that revenge and took his life, even though he was a decent man now because he was a different person. And the guy that killed him was caught. He was sentenced to death of personality and joined the very monk order that the other man was a part of. And then Sheridan had to try to forgive, try to move on, and be somewhat cordial to this man who killed someone he kind of liked. It was an intense episode, very sci-fi. I mean, it was a quintessential sci-fi episode. It brought up questions about morality, of mind, of body, of soul. If you have no memories of a past deed, can you be held responsible for them? If you do not remember doing the crime, are you guilty? And there's just so many questions. And of course, it's Babylon 5, so we really don't get any answers. It's up to us to come to our own conclusions. That's why sci-fi is so good. They do not treat their audience like imbeciles, like idiots, like buffoons. They treat us like adults who can take in complex, moral, philosophical questions and come to our own conclusions as the show goes on. Babylon 5, you rock. Nothing really else to say. Let's get into this episode. But before we do, come on this journey with me. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Patreon link in the description below. This is Mega. Let's get into it. Dude, take that armband off already.
Right there, it's itchy. Feel this material. It's like a winter coat.
I don't want to feel it. Leave me alone, okay?
Women like a guy who looks trim and neat. You gotta be sharp. I look like I'm wearing a circus tent. Any minute now, a little teeny car with 16 clowns and it's gonna come flying out of my butt.
Hey, whatever floats your boat, dude.
Express, go.
We've got a code 7R. You free?
Code 7?
There. Look, I gotta
Good
go.
God.
Take those for me, okay?
No
Not a
problem.
code 7.
Many times over the last million years, the shadows were fought to a standstill by the first ones. Races immeasurably older than our own, but the Vorlons remained. So it is possible that some of the others may still be around.
Well, if this is true, then why haven't we heard from them before now?
Maybe it's time we got their attention.
Is it? When I was being trained on Minbar, we were taught that the first ones are beyond anything we've experienced before. They don't think like we do.
No.
They're old, powerful,
Completely
and dangerous.
alien.
They don't like to be bothered.
Until now, we have warned the Rangers to avoid those places where the first ones still walk. They're dangerous.
The
and unpredictable.
planet where
They're reaching a
Sinclair's
point where we can no longer avoid taking
lady
How do we
went.
go about sending them?
She ran into some first
Send a
ones.
signal.
Delenn tells me that you're going to try contacting the first ones. It is a magnificent idea. In doing so, you will see things no human has ever seen before. It will be fun. Assuming you're not vaporized, dissected, or otherwise killed in an assortment of supremely horrible and painful ways.
Obviously.
Exciting, isn't it?
Adventure. Let's go.
Your decisions might have been correct on some level, but there are ways of doing things so that they reflect more favorably on the Earth government. Someone who could keep you from making costly political mistakes that might jeopardize your career back home.
Zach?
Yes, sir.
Take a walk.
Yes, sir.
You gotta let her have it.
Get this straight.
Threatening me?
This is my command. My position as military governor is guaranteed under the charter of the Babylon Project.
Yes, I've read it.
Captain, what's up?
I just had the entire Earth bureaucracy land right on my back. Look, I can't make my appointment on Epsilon 3. You'll have to go in my place.
Anything else you need?
A glass of whiskey, a gun, and 2 bullets.
Understood. I'll call you when I get
I
back.
have everything you need within arm's reach, my man. I got you.
So, how'd it go with the captain?
Are you coming?
Not yet. That's the whiskey talking.
Well, here we are. If you'll just plug yourself into the Matrix, we'll take it from there. Open your mind.
Open your mind. Open your mind. Open your mind.
Open your mind.
Do not stray from the path.
Literally? Metaphorically? The spiritual path? The path of enlightenment? What path are we on? Zoom into the eye, into the mind's eye, to the universe.
One to another across the darkness of space.
Reminded me of Lawnmower Man.
Focus on the first ones. On the most ancient of ancients. Let the path take you to them.
I can... Draw, something's wrong.
Don't
I'm not
stray from
alone.
the path.
Excuse me. It knows I'm here. It's pulling me in.
Was that the shadow? That's the shadow eyes.
It is the enemy. Pull away. Go back to the path.
I can't. It knows
You
I'm
better go
here.
back.
It knows my name.
Ivanova, come on.
I can't pull you out without killing you. Run away. Don't look at it.
Okay, okay.
That's it.
Woo.
Come back now.
There's something else. This Earth Force One before it exploded. I can warn them. I can save the president.
No. It's too late. You're seeing the shadow of things long gone.
I've wanted Santiago dead for so long. I wasn't sure we could really pull it off. You're sure it's done?
Earth Force One will never return from Io.
I know that
Power's
voice.
now yours, Clark. Mr.
I know that voice.
I do not understand. A normal human mind should not have been able to do that.
I saw
She's a latent telepath.
the image I saw. The message. Can you record it?
Yes, but how?
Do it, please. It's the proof we've needed that President Santiago was assassinated, that Clark was behind everything.
Can I fix you a drink?
Oh, God, yes, please. Oh, I like your quarters. It's a bit larger than standard, isn't it?
Yeah, a little. They tried to hit me up for rent on this place last year. Can you believe it?
Well, we must all do our part.
I'm doing my part.
I'm doing my part.
I'm doing my part.
I'm doing my part too.
They're doing their part. I don't mind doing my part. I just object to doing their part as well. It's
As I said, we must all do our part. Perhaps now you find the presence of a political officer a bit more appealing.
It's a trap. It's a trap.
Good.
I don't trust this.
Don't.
Quick thinking.
Good luck, Captain. I think you're about to go where everyone has gone before.
You calling her a hoe bag? I mean, she's kind of acting like a hoe bag.
Well, it must be colder in here than I thought. I'll fix it.
Your nips could cut through a sheet of paper. It's cold, get it?
So, how'd your meeting go with the captain last night?
Fine, fine. When it comes to your union situation here, he must be a very good negotiator. I've never seen anyone come up with so many creative ways of saying no to a simple proposition.
Well, I've always liked the sound of yes myself.
You have no trouble getting this man in the sack.
Mr. Allen. Before coming here,
Oh my god, look at that Night Watch poster. That is straight
from this point
from stinking Soviet Union.
Earth Force personnel to publicly criticize
My
the government's
goodness.
decisions. Is there a problem, Sergeant Allen?
Well, yeah. Babylon 5 security is supposed to act according to the rules of due process.
When enforcing criminal law, that's correct. But you are now an arm of the political office, and this widens the scope of your authority. You are empowered to examine station publications to ensure that they're ideologically correct. There may be some minor and temporary abridgments in the traditionally protected areas of speech and association, but only until this crisis is over.
Oh yeah. Oh yes, 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 yes. The fucking pisses me off. The government will only temporarily take your rights and give themselves more power. They will definitely give everything back once the crisis is over. But of course, the crisis will never be over because they will make a new crisis and a new crisis and a new crisis, and they will keep the power they have been given because they never give back power. Ma, this is riling me up tonight. Oh yeah, some weird ass. That's so cool looking though. Bow, 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 bow.
Energy drain.
I am the flaming stonehead of Tashila.
My name is Susan Ivanova, Commander, Earth Force. This ship is the White Star. We've come to find you. The enemy that you fought before has returned. In order to fight the Shadows, we formed an alliance with others. The Great Machine on Epsilon 3, the Minbari, the Vorlons.
I think you just hit a nerve. The Vorlons must owe them money or something.
At least it tells us that they understand our language. They're just not willing to speak to us in it. Zog? What do you mean, Zog? Zog what? Zog yes? Zog no?
I think Zog was a no.
It's leaving. My guess is Zog means no.
The Vorlons said that you wouldn't be up for a fight like this. In fact, they said in the last war, they carried you. Did most of the work. While you took most of the credit for it. They said that if you got involved with this one, you'd just get hurt.
Gonna play to their vanity? Their pride?
Come to think of it, we've got the Vorlons. We don't need
Why do we even need
help.
you? Yeah.
I mean, the Vorlons are really pretty close to perfect, aren't they?
When it is time, come to this place. Call our name. We will be here.
Okay. First recruit recruited. Though, are they really that powerful if they can be duped with a simple play to their pride and vanity?
With the stunning revelation today of evidence purporting to show that the death of President Santiago was not an accident, but an assassination planned from within. And further, that then Vice President Clark was involved in this alleged conspiracy.
The Book of Jaquan. Read it. We'll talk afterward.
I don't read Narn.
Learn.
Learn. You'll find pictures of the Shadow, dude.
They all hate me.
I'm sure it talks of the first ones.
Doing this to make me crazy.
I need to find that comforter. I would buy that. All right, I'll be right back with you. That was Babylon 5, Season 3, Episode 5. Great episode. We have made our first alliance with the first ones, other than the Vorlons, of course. They are floating rock heads from a jellyfish-esque disco synthwave looking machine. I love it, and they will come to our aid when the time is needed. All we had to do was goad them into joining us by saying they were weaker than the Vorlons. It worked. Nice. We also have this woman from Earth who is beautiful, who is manipulative, who is a talking head for the political people in power, and she says all the buzzwords to make everyone happy while stabbing you in the back. The forces are coming together, the good, the bad. We are getting lines drawn. Earth is in a hot mess. They are talking straight up craziness. They want power, they want control, they want fear, they want to rule and not be questioned. They want everyone to be up to their form of moral superiority, which is a dangerous path. It will lead to nothing but death and destruction, and I think that's what the Shadow wants. And yeah, so we are in it now. Not much else to say. It's just building. It's just building. That's what this show does so great, is it just builds, and you know it's going to lead somewhere amazing, and you're just in it for the ride. Hopefully that's how you feel. That's how I feel. So come on that ride with me. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Patreon link in the description below. This is Mega signing off.